Should Christians marry non-believers? Love is powerful. It crosses cultures, languages, and even beliefs. But when it comes to marriage, should a Christian marry someone who doesn't believe in Jesus? It's a hard question. Maybe you've fallen in love with someone kind, respectful, even moral, but they don't share your faith. Should that be a deal breaker? Let's turn to Scripture for clarity. In 2 Corinthians 6:14, Paul says, "Do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. For what partnership has righteousness with lawlessness? Or what fellowship has light with darkness?" It's strong language. The picture is of two animals pulling a plow. If they're not moving in the same direction, they'll go in circles or strain against one another. That's what Paul warns against. Marriage isn't just romance, it's a spiritual covenant. When two people become one, their lives, values, and futures merge. If you're a believer, Jesus should be the center of your life. If your spouse doesn't share that, how can you walk closely together? Amos 3:3 asks, "Can two walk together unless they are agreed?" It's not about superiority, it's about unity. You can love someone deeply and still realize you're not spiritually aligned. But some say, what if I lead them to Christ through marriage? That's noble, but risky. Missionary dating often leads to disappointment. While God can do anything, marriage is not the ideal battlefield for conversion. That said, Scripture also speaks to those who are already married to non-believers. 1 Corinthians 7:12-14 says that if an unbelieving spouse is willing to stay, the believer should not leave. In that case, your faith can be a witness in the marriage. God works even in difficult situations. So, what's the takeaway? If you're single or dating, God lovingly calls you to marry someone who shares your faith. Not just someone who believes in God, but someone who loves Jesus, walks in His ways, and is growing in the Spirit. That shared foundation brings peace, unity, and strength when trials come. And if you're already married to a non-believer, you're not condemned. God sees you, loves you, and can still work powerfully in your home. Keep praying, keep loving, and trust Him with your journey. Real love doesn't just look for compatibility, it looks for spiritual harmony. The most beautiful marriages are built not just on love for each other, but a shared love for Christ. So, what do you think? Have you been in this situation, or are you facing it now? Share your story in the comments. Let's talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs biblical clarity and encouragement in their relationship.